coming to you live from Key Largo, Florida. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday.
I'm riding with my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome one more time. Very excited to be back in the Florida Keys. It's been over a year. It's been over a year since we came to the. Has it? Yeah, I think so. It was in spring 2020. I believe it was the last time we were here. We're having a good time. You know, it's crowded down here as it usually is. And let me start reading some of your comments here. And Jean Aragon loved the new international addition to the intro. Thank you for noticing that. And that what I did in the intro, you know, I had the same intro for years. You know, only 4 countries. You know, it was the UK, France, and was it Belgium and Germany, if I recall correctly. And I was gonna do the same thing with all the countries that I visited, but certain countries like Cuba, for example, it's a narrow and long island. You wouldn't be able to see any video in the middle. So I decided to go with, like, you know, square, like a Polaroid style with a flag, and then fade to some footage of the country. And I've been to a couple extra countries besides those there in the picture, but those are the main ones. And since eventually I want to internationalize the show a little bit more and travel overseas a little more and this and that, I thought it'd be a good idea. Hello, Naj. Hello, Bill Davis. Happy Friday from Bill and Sherry. Nico from Sebastian, Florida. I have to go back to Sebastian at some point. Vilma Ovando. Hi, Robert. We will be there in a few weeks to celebrate our wedding anniversary. Oh, congratulations then. Christopher Olson from the great land of Sweden. Hey, Christopher. And Rob on the road. The RV DJ T. So we're doing great. And Darlene Barcelo, good evening to you. And YouTube is already complaining that the internet is slow, so I apologize if it what you call it, throttles, no, if it buffers. The internet here, it's iffy. It's not the greatest. Efrain Gachet is November 19. It sure is. Hey, William Irizarry. Happy Friday, Robert and fellow Pelican heads around the world. Yes, sir. Hi, Natalie Driscoll and we're back. Hello, everybody. Greetings and salutations. We'll see how long this lasts. Here we go. Did I miss any super chats back there? I'm sorry if I did. It's been a challenge, but we're back. We're back.
Are you with AT&T or
I am with Verizon.
Oh, okay.
So let me go back in the chat here a little bit. Yeah, I knew that that had a big chance of crapping out on me, but in any case, Johnny Gomez from Bakersfield, we really liked your RV song. Will you be changing it anytime in the future? Hope to meet you someday. No, that RV song is going to be as long as we're traveling in an RV. We're going to have that RV song. If we ever move to like if I buy a plane someday, well, we're maybe flying in my seaplane. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, yeah. Hey, Stephen Lloyd from Savannah, Georgia. Suzanne Smith, better now. Yeah, thank you. And I apologize sometimes. Elon, come on, we need that Starlink. But sometimes, you know, and I have the 3 networks here, and sometimes, you know, even then, it's yeah, you know, they have Wi-Fi here at the campground, but the free version you're not supposed to stream with it. So Yeah. Upside Down Travels, thank you for that super chat. Thank you, really appreciate it, man. We had it all, just a little bogey and buckle starring in our late show, sailing away to Key Largo. Tomorrow we might go to the Caribbean Club where they shot that movie. Hey Darlene Barcelo, thank you for that super chat. It's 36 degrees and snowflakes here in Deering, New Hampshire. Winter is here. I'm sorry to hear that. Actually, if I'm allowed to rub it in, this morning was idyllic. It was like, even by Florida winter standards, this morning was, I mean, we're on the bay side of the Florida Keys, and the water was like flat, like you could, you could see the ripples when I got a kayak. I did a quick kayak trip, and it was fabulous. It was like high 70s, and one of those days, not a cloud in the sky until 2 p.m. when the skies opened up, and it's still raining out there, I think. Thank you, Bell250, for that super sticker. Thank you. And it is a hey you. Maybe someday there will be a driving to the north and south song. Gene Aragon. I have to work on that. The stream's current bit rate is 644 kbps. Is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use stream bit rate of, well, yeah, YouTube. It's easy for you to say YouTube. In any case, happy Friday again, Robert from Ottawa, Canada. Just starting to get a little snow here. Looking forward to traveling to Tampa January 1st. Joey and Colleen, and yeah, actually, I'm probably not gonna do much traveling in December, but in January we're going to the Tampa RV show, and then I don't know. We're gonna spend some time in northern. No, I thought it was an ant back there, but no, it was on my screen here. So yeah, I'll be at the Tampa RV Super Show probably from like Industry Day until Saturday, and then we're gonna go up to Pelicamp and explore northern Florida a little bit. Rockin' Rob, howdy everyone. Hey Robert, I turned the big 7-0 this week, still rocking in Tampa Bay. Well, happy birthday, Rockin' Rob. Happy birthday to you. This is good. Hey Robert, we're from Willie, Cordova. My wife and I are actively shopping for our first travel trailer because of your videos, watching from Arkansas. Well, congratulations, and I take no responsibility for anything. No, just kidding. QT Disney Chick 23. Oh my God, I'm gonna make it to the meetup. Yeah, by the way, meetup December 11th. Is it 3 p.m. At Lost City Brewing Company in North Miami, Florida. So be sure to check it out. If you're gonna be in South Florida, I think it's gonna be a big meetup. Charles Broussard from Texas. Hello, Texas. And Darlene, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Yeah, Thanksgiving is next Thursday, right? So yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I still haven't bought a turkey or anything like that, but we might roast a pork shoulder this year just because we are eccentric like that. In Fort Lauderdale right now, departing for a cruise tomorrow. Well, enjoy that cruise. And Linda Barker, hi Robert and everyone, hello. And Trello Jatros. Anyway, in any case, you've been my inspiration to start road trips and around my country. Hopefully, I'll rent an RV someday and travel to all 50 states. Yeah, congratulations, and yeah, I'm still missing Hawaii, but yeah. Lydia Ortiz, what other countries would you and your wife like to tour? Well, we want to do most of Europe, of course. I would love to do Australia. I would love to do most of South America, and at some point some of Asia. You know, I would love to visit Japan. I would love to visit the Philippines, South Korea. Hello from Globe Master. Hello from Oklahoma City. Love traveling rubber videos. Keep them coming out. Thank you, Oklahoma City, lovely town. I want to go back. It was awfully cold when I was there to tour. Was it winter? It was winter 2018, I believe, like February 2018. But I thought it was a cool city, and we definitely want to revisit. So. Harold Rogers, hey Robert, all the way from Chile. A family of campers here. We have a European travel trailer and we use it a lot, almost all weekends. We hear your songs when we are on the road. Oh, thank you, all the way down in Chile. And one of these days, we're gonna visit Chile. And I hear that the mountains is like something amazing. And I think I froze again. And you have that good Carmenere wine. So, hello, good evening. Hope you are having a great time relaxing. Are you going to be visiting any state national parks around Key Largo? Also, are you going to be filming any videos? Yeah, we're filming a video here. It's more of a relaxing weekend, and we are staying most of the time here at this particular RV park. It's Riptide RV Resort. Which I'm gonna make a sponsored video about this place. And you know, we've been going around mostly restaurants. I don't think we're gonna do like any of the John Pennekamp Coral Reef is right here, and at some point I want to do that again, but not on this particular trip. We're just we just been here relaxing for the most part, and you know, eating out. Today actually we went to all the way down to Isla Morada to Robbie's. Wasn't the best experience. We'll talk about it some other day. But hey, everybody, say hello to my mom. Greetings from my home to yours. Have an excellent evening. Love, Mom. Yay. So here we are. And the greetings from Germany. Do you plan to visit Germany? Absolutely, I do want to plan to visit Germany. I don't know if it's going to happen next year or at some point. We were in Germany back in 2009. It's been over 10 years. What? I can't believe it's been that long. But and we were very briefly. We were in Dusseldorf for the most part. We landed there, spent a couple of days, and then we went to Belgium and Amsterdam as well in the Netherlands. But I definitely want to go back. Mohammed Imran from India, hello there. Red-headed Riding Hood, hi Red-headed. And hello Robert from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So that's what we're doing here. It's we at some point I want to come back and do some snorkeling, and we were thinking of doing like Key West tomorrow. We haven't been to Key West in a long time, but the traffic was so bad today going to Isla Morada that I don't know. We're thinking about it. Cheryl Gatus, hello from Northern California. Everyone have a blessed and safe Thanksgiving. Hello, Connor. Happy Friday to you. And so, Polly P, do you do winter travels in the mountains and a lot of beautiful snow? I've only done that really once, and that was last year in Arizona, in the White Mountains of Arizona. That's where we encountered quite a bit of snow, but. That's about it. I never learned how to ski or anything like that, but I would love to. I would love to do some winter camping. In fact, I would love to do some winter, or maybe not camping, but do a winter travels, like north, like way north in the Great White North, where I can see the northern lights. And I've heard that this past couple of weeks the northern lights have been quite a show. It have been like quite good. So hello from Munich, Germany, from Folding Camper. Finally, we'll be back in Southwest Florida this December, but unfortunately too late for your meetup. Love the Naples RV site video. Thanks for what you do. No, you're very welcome. And I enjoy what I do tremendously. So hope to see you at the big meetup. Larry Minitini will be coming from Palm Springs, Florida, home base. All right, yeah, that I have a feeling that meetup is gonna be like huge. And thank you, Mr. CLT in the house. And Ruan Van Heerden, good to see you too. And hello, good evening. Just wondering what food the Keys best offers. Well, anything seafood. There's a lot of pretty much every place has some kind of mahi sandwich. And right now we're in snow crab season. Or the one place that we went to no snow crab, no stone crab season. And the one place we went to, they had run out. Our luck. But and then key lime pie for dessert. It seems to be the dessert of choice around here. So Humberto Duran, hello from Bahia Honda State Park. No rain here till Sunday. Come by. Tempting. It's from here to Bahia Honda it's a little over an hour, but so it didn't rain in Bahia Honda. I know the downpour in all the way down to Isla Morada was epic. Hello from Ohio, Bell 250. Amaranto Cabrera, happy Friday to you and Ely. How far south will you be traveling in the Keys this weekend? Well, today we probably did the farthest south we're going to do, unless we can find a way to beat or avoid the traffic. Yeah. You can call me Red, Robert. I met you and Eliana at M21. It was a pleasure. Yes, of course I remember you. It was a great meetup. Hopefully we'll do more of those. Well, hopefully I can attend next year. We'll see. I've enjoyed watching you for quite some time. From Rob Stroup. You've inspired me to get an RV and travel with my dad, who has terminal cancer. He loves watching you. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoy travels together. John Shocker from Waterbury, Connecticut. Nice to see you today. How are you feeling, my bro? How is Ely Field, mother, Italy, feeling? CC. No, we're both great. We're both feeling great. Actually, we just came from Isla Morada. We had a. It wasn't a mahi. It was another fish sandwich. It was good. I forgot the name. I'll remember the name. Robert, went to Big Bear Lake with my father a couple of months ago. Curious if you've been, and if do you have an episode? Big Bear Lake does not ring a bell. Where is Big Bear Lake? Maybe I should Google that, huh? There's one in California and one in West Virginia. I'm assuming California, right? And no, I have not been to that area. I've been near, but not not quite. But we expect to go back to California this coming summer, so we'll see. Maxine Oliver, I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. By the way, who's cooking? Probably me, although we've been super tempted to buy something already made, but probably me. Mm-hmm. Marcelo, hello dear Robert, one day I will live like you. Thank you. Well, yes, Living the RV dream, right? My Comcast TV has been trying to stream your programming since the beginning. I'm getting your broadcast on my Verizon phone. Yeah, we had a small glitch here at the beginning of the broadcast. I lost the internet, but that's probably what it is. And the internet is very iffy right now. I mean, it's a miracle you're being able to see me. So, Yahaira Marchetti, Traveling Robert, greetings from Tampa, Florida. Besos y abrazos, hugs and kisses, Ili to mama. Thank you, Yahaira. And Carlos Martinez Infinity. No, I don't. What's the occasion for going back down to the Keys this time around, Robert? Well, we're overdue. We like coming to the Keys once in a while, and we haven't been down in South Florida in like camping in forever. And then Sun Outdoors invited me to come here, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Listen, I like the Keys anyway, so it seemed like a good idea. And yeah, we've spent a couple of days here, and it's been very nice. I've gone out on a kayak twice already, and it's been good. And Ili says hi to everyone. Oh, Jim in DC, happy Friday, Eli and Robert. We're joining late and leaving early. Just want to share some of your keys to happiness. Thank you. And I'll be posting a video about this place this coming Wednesday, so make sure to check it out. And Lee, thank you for that super chat. Did you catch the lunar eclipse last night? I saw part of it. Then cloud overcame. Actually, yeah, Eli woke me up at 4 a.m. so we could see the totality, or the moment when it was the most. And I even took a picture. I don't know if I can. No, I don't. I have no way to share it here. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, we got to see the solar eclipse.
Lunar.
A lunar eclipse, yeah. Well, Polly P would love to see videos of a winter wonderland, of a white winterland. Yeah, it's definitely at some point this winter we're gonna come across some snow. I mean, the plan that I have right now is gonna be hugging the southeast United States, but you know me, I can get I get those urges sometimes, and if we are like in Louisiana and I decide let's just go to Texas, we might go to Texas, and while we're in Texas, next state is 800 miles. It's called New Mexico. Let's go to New Mexico. You never know. Invest in an inflatable paddleboard. Cannot travel without hours. I'm really thinking about it. The thing is, I'm lazy, and maybe if I have to like inflate the thing, I'm like, I know. I need to get me like a nice electric inflator or compressor. My parents live in Naples. I miss that place. I saw a little clip from Naples the other day. We really enjoyed Naples tremendously. We had been there before, but we hadn't explored as much. This time it exceeded our expectations, I think. We even took a boat tour on the bay there. It was very, very nice. When are you picking up your Silverado? From Linda and Gary D. We've been driving them for at least 22 years. Very dependable and comfortable. You will not regret it. I'm waiting for the new one, which comes out sometime next year. They're getting rid of the column shifter, and it's like an electronic shifter down here. And now the whole thing is gonna be like a big LCD screen. I know. I kind of prefer mechanical gauges myself, but. It's the new shiny thing. So, hey, Goombas! Thank you for the super chat. Robert and Liana, cheers. Cheers. Thank you so much. And this is the thing: the Colorado has 99,000 miles on it, and we could probably do 50,000 more, but eventually I'm gonna have to replace. It's been an old dependable truck, so. Mr. Red Jaguar 100 travels. Hello to all my Pelican Head family. Hello, Traveling Robert. Hello to you and Mary, and hope to see you soon somewhere along the road. Hey, Mr. Robato, domo arigato. Hope all is well with you, Anili. Yes, we are doing well. We're here in Key Largo, Florida, and then we're going back to home base, and we're gonna stay at home base for a while. I want to be able to finish editing last summer and the fall videos, and I'm gonna make them as long as possible. You know, like right now I'm working on an Ohio video that is probably gonna get to be an hour. The Ohio episode, which comes out not this Sunday, the Sunday afterward. We did the whole coast, southern shore of Lake Erie, Cleveland, Cuyahoga National Park, and all that. Traveling Robert, it looked like your life jacket was choking you in your update today, but it looked like it was worth it. It was, and when you rent a kayak, they make you wear one of those, and I could have taken it off, but I might as well, so. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the water, especially when it was like today. It was a little cold by Florida standards, but still, it was great and so clear. You could see the bottom, even when it was a little deep. You could still see the bottom from the kayak. It was magical. Daniel Ruiz, old school. My grandson just texted me a picture of a manual typewriter. His friend just bought one from the retro store. He wanted to know if we had one. Robert, did you ever learn to type on manual? On a manual? I did, but I never learned like with all my fingers. I was still like doing like this. But yeah, I got to type on one of those until we got like a word processor in the early 90s. And by the way, for those of you that word processor was like a computer, but the only thing you could do was Word, basically. I loved it from Sandra Stevens. When you went through the Redwoods on Highway 101 through Eureka and then the Oregon coast, I would love to live in Brookings, Oregon, and that's a trip that I want to make once again. You need a kayak rack on the roof. Yeah, I know. I need to get me one of those. Winnebago, what's the new one? The Hike, right? That has all the. I have an inflatable kayak. I'm lazy to inflate it, basically. Trapped in BC flood, Susan Brown. With that, we were in Florida. Oh, floods? I didn't know it was flooding in BC. Serves me well. Francisco Ruiz from Oxnard, California. Hello there, and Goombas. Cheers to all the Pelican heads. Hello, Robert. Sandra Stevens, I love your narration. It's a lot of fun. And Casita RV Live. I just passed 100,000 miles on my Jeep Wrangler. Traveling Robert. You've been traveling a lot too. Driving to the west into the sunset as well. So, yeah, man. Robert, would you want to go into outer space? Yeah, sure. When the prices go down, maybe. Sharon Preston, hello Robert, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, oh, never mind. Did you see any crocodiles, Betsy Barnacle? No, but I hear that people have seen crocodiles in these mangroves here in this area where we are. Actually, I didn't discover it. The gentleman here who runs the RV resort, he told me about it. It's like a mangrove tunnel. Well, it's not like a tunnel like the ones you see down like by the 10,000 Islands. It's more like a narrow canal. You know, people take their boats on that canal, and it's like a saltwater lake almost. It's like this very protected bay, surrounded by nice houses, and everybody has boats, and yeah, that was a great discovery. Cleveland rocks, at least when you have a meetup. I haven't gotten to editing the part about the meetup yet, but yeah, Cleveland was a good time. And road trip Nate, hello from Northwest Arkansas, turning in tonight. Hope all is well. All is well. We're here, of course, in the Florida Keys. Haven't been down here in over a year, and it's been a nice. It's been a nice vacation from our vacation, if you will. So, full moon tonight. Yeah, sure is. Greetings from Yakima, Washington. Would be great to have you back in the Pacific Northwest. Well, as I don't know if I've mentioned to you guys, but that's kind of the plan this summer. I mean, one of the plans. I have like plan A, plan B, plan C, and the alphabet, you know, it's long. But one of the plans is to do the Oregon Trail, and the Oregon Trail, well, no, not the Oregon Trail, Lewis and Clark, the Lewis and Clark route. And as you know, it ends at the mouth of the Columbia River over there in Oregon, between Oregon and Washington. So, yeah. And Dylan Reynolds is here too, by the way. Hey Robert, question: when did you stay when you visited the Badlands? Mount Rushmore too. Keep up the great work. Oh, I stayed at a KOA, I believe. Next time I'm gonna boondock at right outside the Badlands. But I stayed at what's the name of the town there? By Mount Rushmore. You know, I'm drawing a blank, and my internet is not that great, so I shouldn't. I can't really remember exactly where it was. I would have to watch my own video. The Rapid City KOA. That's where I stayed. Rapid City KOA. Getting to the Pilot House in Key West, in Key Largo. We'll have an adult beverage for all. Cheers. Oh, the Pilot House. That's like stone throw away from here. Tab channel heading towards Sarasota on Tuesday. 35 now here in Illinois. Yeah, get back down here, man. It's nice and balmy. And Casita RV Live, thank you for that super chat. Thanks for the advice on the channel and helping us cross 1,000. You and Ili have a bottle of wine, and Angela and I. Thank you so much. We certainly will right after the live stream. And David Collier, thank you for that super chat. Hello, Robert and Nilly. When you two become a full-time traveling team? Last summer. Last summer was when Ili was able to finally start working from the road full-time. And we've been traveling together ever since. Roman Coke for Red Jaguar and Russian. Oh, never mind. Remming Passion. Speaking of manual, Robert, have you ever tried driving a manual before? Stick shift? Yes, in fact, back in the 90s, that's what I drove, and I had a 1996 Nissan Sentra that was manual, and then every time I've gone to Europe, I've driven manual. And the 2 times that I went to Cuba, I drove manual too. So yeah, I find it to be a lot of fun, unless it's like one of those stop and go traffic. Then it starts getting tedious. You'll find a lot of IPAs that are made in Yakima and the surrounding areas. Yeah, I know Oregon is like the brewery, or is it Bend, Oregon, or is it Bend or Portland, the city that has the most breweries per capita or something like that. Dylan, question: are you planning to visit Madras, Oregon? I'm not sure. Madras is not on the list, but I'll add it if it's worth going there. I know I want to visit Bend. Out of the places that I haven't seen in Oregon, I want to visit Bend, of course, Portland, that I didn't really visit, and Crater Lake, among other. Traveling Robert, now that you had your electric e-bike for a while, how is it? I'm thinking of getting one for my wife for Christmas. I mean, it's the only electric bike that I've ever owned, so I have nothing to compare it with, but it's been good. And 2 days ago, I drove it all the way to Isla Morada, which was, I believe, like 8 miles and back, and I still had a little bit of charge when it came back. So yeah, it's been good. No complain. Chris Cowgill, happy birthday to your mom, Kay. Happy birthday, dear Kay. Happy birthday to you. I guess I missed that one, but thank you, Lucky Dog Productions moderator, for doing the ads reply there. Can't speak about the electric, but I had an Electra Go series electric bike. Yeah, my only complaint about the e-bike, and it's almost like a feature, right? It is a folding back bike. It is a little bit of a pain to fold, and it is a little bit of a pain because I have it folded in the back of the truck, in the trunk, on the bed, and it's a little awkward to put on the bed of the truck. But as far as the functioning of the bike, it's been phenomenal. Are you planning on going to the Christmas Story Museum in Tremont, Cleveland, Ohio? No, I didn't do any museums in Cleveland. I didn't even do the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, yeah, that's not gonna be on this video, but one of these days, it's one of these. It's an excuse to go back, right? Help me end the squabble. Freddy finds I saw RV needs to cover while storing in the snow. Hubby seems to think it's not necessary. Thoughts? I don't know anything about snow. I know that I covered mine in the summer, in the South Florida heat, and it was not a good idea. But in the snow, it might be Natalie Driscoll. Bend is amazing. I've heard great things, so I want to visit. Jim in DC, stick shifts and manual typewriters. Those of us of a certain age remember well. I still have them. Time to upgrade. I don't currently have a manual typewriter, but I'm sure there's still one in my house in Cuba. Oh, my former house in Cuba. Scott's Videoverse, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Thanks for all your hard work in producing quality content over the years. Your voiceover work has especially been influential as we've just recently started playing around with it. It's fun. Cheers. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and good, and enjoy it. I really enjoy the production aspect of it, and of course the audio settings is all right now. It's a template, but I still like to tweak it from time to time. Danielle Ruiz, about turntable records, I still have those too, and they sound better, I think. Maybe not. Robert, we need more music videos out of you, from GB. Yeah, I'm going to be producing some new music now in December. That I'm going to be at home base probably for a whole month. I'm going to try to do at least 2 or 3 new tunes, and then release a new release, with all the new music. Susan Brown, we tried your hamburger, veggies, and dish, and we tried, and we liked it. Well, thank you. And it's and What about making a traveling rubber cookbook? The thing with the cookbook is, I don't really follow any recipes, so it tastes different every time. So, Bob Blizzard, you need to come up to St. Augustine and see the lights. Best show around, going on for 2 months. I've heard the lights in St. Augustine are great. I know I've seen the ones in Mount Dora, and I froze. I'm frozen like the movie, and I'm frozen. And maybe I should quit while I'm ahead. But we only done this for 39 minutes. No, we have to stay a little longer. Buffering, yeah, I know. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, this visible account is the one with the best signal right now. I didn't have time to deploy that fancy booster that I have, but I should have. What do you think, Liliana? I would love to buy a traveling rubber RV cookbook one of these days. I need to get me a Ghost Rider for that one. I hate winter in the summer. I hate winter in the fall. I hate winter in the springtime. But I hate... No, you haven't seen winter in Florida. You have to come down to Florida in winter, and then you'll love winter. So yeah, I guess I see a trend here. We all had typewriters and record players and stick shift cars. How about black and white TVs? Pablo S. Robert, un placer compartir el vivo de los viernes. Gracias, thank you. Go with the Silverado. Yeah, but right now it's not the right time to buy a vehicle. I'm gonna wait to see if things improve with the supply chain and all that stuff. And apparently by mid next year they're gonna come out with this new Silverado, the one with the digital screen, and what could possibly go wrong, right? But in any case, Coyote Monterroso. I am in north of Gulfport, Mississippi for a trip. ATV and golf cars, love Mississippi, but the west is better from Louisiana. I like the west too, but actually this winter I'm thinking of doing a little bit of Mississippi and a little bit of Louisiana. The areas that I haven't seen yet. Casita RV lights. The lights in San Agustin are great. Hey, you all might convince me to make a quick trip to northeast Florida to the first coast before they turn off the lights. Thank you, Jacqueline Gardner. And I agree with Robert. How about vinyl? Still have tons of LPs. Yeah. At some point, will we have a GTA meetup when Robert comes to Ontario? Absolutely. We have to have an Ontario meetup. Have you considered doing an album with a live band? It would be cool. It would be cool. Let me tell you, that's a lot of work. But you have to, in order to be able to do the live album, unless we do it in studio. But if you want to have everybody playing together at the same time, you have to, in order to sound well, you need to rehearse a lot. So super chat, thank you for that super chat. Michelle K's birthday is next week. Oh, Michelle K, but happy birthday, happy early birthday, Michelle. Happy birthday to you. And whoever mentioned the rotary phone, yes, I have one of those too. I drew the line at TVs. All my old ones are gone. Yeah, I know. TVs. I was looking at like a 70-inch TV is like under $1,000. I'm like, one of these days. I mean, in our living room at home, we still have the same 55-inch we bought 10 years ago. It still looks good. I mean, it's fluorescent. It's old technology. It's only 1080p. It's not smart, but it still looks good, and we don't really watch it as much. So, Robert always finds new roads. Armando Cabrera and new Silverado trucks. Trail bus. Yeah, I want that trail bus. I wanna start taking more of the path, the road less traveled. You know. Coyote Monterroso, my favorite summer state is Florida. The beaches are beautiful and the best. Yeah, but it's so hot, man. It's so hot. Robert, moving from New York to Arizona. What can you tell me about Arizona? Beautiful state, very varied when it comes to landscape. You can be down south by the desert. You can be in the mountains. You have the Grand Canyon. So very different ecosystems there, and the winters are generally great, but the summers, man, 110 degrees in the desert. It's at least it's the dry heat, right? So it's not that bad. Living in a tropical island like the Philippines, I'm always dreaming of an experience of a winter wonderland. Yeah, it's almost like Florida. Just ordered my Lance 2075, no slide. Congratulations, those are great. I can play some percussion. Really, Mr. Roboto, maybe we should do like the Pelican Band or something like that. Weather is great right now in Arizona. Yeah, this is the time to be there. I was gonna go. Because in exactly, we still have 2 months to go, but it's that will be the oh man, what's wrong with me? Quartzite. The Quartzite RV show, but I'm not going this year. 8 tracks. You know, I never had an 8 track. I did have compact cassette, but I never had 8 track. Where did you get your RV pedestals? In Home Depot. The GE, you know, that has the standard one. I wonder if they go all electric GM. Maybe someday they'll put out an RV all electric by GM. I hope someday we get there. I don't think that the technology is quite there yet for electric, just because I mean, range is still an issue when you're towing, and my only concern with all electric is like, what if we get a hurricane and we lose power for 2 weeks? I don't know. I'd like to have a backup. The song "Traveling to the West," I heard an old song that had close tunes but different words. Was there a song that inspired you? I'm always inspired by different styles, especially when I do something in a style that I'm not too familiar with. I listen to a lot of music before I do one of these songs, and but I don't recall exactly. It could have been something by the Eagles. Maybe I was thinking of Standing on a Corner by Winslow, Arizona, and it doesn't sound at all like it, but I think I got some inspiration from songs like that. I would want Robert's mom in the cookbook. Could you imagine the dishes she could make? I want to tell her about it. Okay. Yeah, solar panels on top of the SUVs. Yeah, the thing is that the current solar panel technology will get you probably 10 miles a day. It's not there yet. I really hope that the technology improves, and I know there are some leaps forward coming in the, but it's still like digital TV in the 90s. We're still a little far away. A little, it's gonna happen. Um, Now I'm freaked out about my smart TV. By the way, this RV came with a great smart TV. It has this insignia with not Siri. What's her name? Alexa. And you tell her, play this or play Star Trek. Boom, and Star Trek just shows up. It's incredible. Our old cars just had AM radios. Well, my first car didn't even have a cassette tape, and my last car still did. Yeah, my Oldsmobile, my '87 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme only had AM and FM, and it had those radios that you press the button and the needle would go, searching the. In any case, we're living in the future. Bob Leach, how often do you eat out while on the road? It depends, really. If I'm at a place that is famous for its good food, I eat out more. And during the past couple of trips, we've been eating out more. Like we were not in Maine, but we were in New Hampshire and Vermont, and every other day we went out. Not every other day, but at least once a week we had a lobster roll and ate here and there. And here in the Keys, we've gone out like 3 times now. It's good seafood and good key lime pie. Can you do the RV song in Spanish? I've been thinking about it. I might do a Spanish version one of these days if I decide to do a Spanish version of my videos, which it's being in the works, but I just don't have the time for that. It's funny how record scratches are so prevalent to signal mistakes, and old tech icons are in our phones. Colin McSherry, hey Robert, what's the best burger you've ever eaten in your travels? Just had a burger for dinner. You'll be surprised. It was at the Oscar in Varkaus, Finland. Small town in the middle of Finland. So, maybe we were so hungry that it tasted better, or maybe the unlikability of having such a great burger in that place in Finland. But our friend, Petri, he lent me his RV when we went there, and he took us there. It was good. Other than that, I've had many good burgers, pretty much everywhere. I think as someone's record has is keeping the record. It has a scratch. Oh, deleted. Thank you very much. That was quick. Jim in DC. You know what? I have to transfer some of my old tapes, especially the videotapes, into digital, because some of them are not going to be playable very soon. Not even the digital tapes. I have everything before 2010. All my videos before 2010 are on some kind of tape. Yep. Have you ever seen unusual aerial phenomena while on the road at night? I haven't seen much, except a lunar eclipse last night was really cool. But I haven't really seen much, aside from the random shooting star and stuff. El Mandalorian, just give us a cappella short version of Riding in My RV in Spanish. I have to figure that one out. I had a version, I can't remember, because RV will be caravana in Spanish, so. Voy en mi caravana, donde me dé la gana, something like that. But I have to like make it, sound good. Whopper is still the best. Yeah, I'm a fan of the Whopper for sure. Out of the fast food ones, the Whopper is the best in my opinion as well. Now my kids listen to John Denver on Spotify when we travel in our Winnebago. Hey, country road, take me home. And now I'm going to get a copyright strike. Hi, Barry Jones. Hey, Robert, just joining. Love you. Hey, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. I ate a burger in Kiev, Ukrainian. It was awful. I would love to visit Ukraine one of these days. Jean Cormier, hello Robert and Lily. We're sitting in our travel trailer in our backyard watching your show, having some IPAs in Massachusetts. Cheer, that's the best thing to do, backyard camping. We did that a lot during the lockdowns of early 2020. We just, deployed the awning there in in the driveway and pretended to be somewhere. Mr. Roboto, Turku, Finland, one of the ports I visited when in the Navy. Yeah, Turku, we were there too. It's a beautiful town, Turku. Mm-hmm. How's the Murphy bed working out? It's not the most comfortable bed, I'll be honest about it, but it's so nice when you can make it look like that, and then you can sit down and watch television while the bed is nicely tucked away. So it's an RV. Everything is a compromise. Gator Jams, hi Robert, love your channel. Your voice is perfect for narration. Thank you so much. Hey Robert, when are you going to do this again? I'm going to ride the trails on an ATV. Do this again, like you mean live stream every Friday 6 p.m. Eastern, unless there's no internet. Vivian Archibald, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Traveling Robert, hello, hope you are well, from Katila 23. Do you enjoy the Everglades National Park? Where would you rank it among the national parks you've visited? It's not fair because it's in my backyard, so I'm not gonna appreciate it as much as I appreciate, let's say, Yosemite. But and this is the thing with the Everglades. It's not a national park that they chose it because of its natural beauty. They chose it because of the biodiversity. And where else can you see a gator? It's the only place in the world where gators and crocodiles coexist, and you have all kinds of bird wildlife, and it's the biodiversity that makes it. But no, I mean, compared to Grand Canyon or Yellowstone or Yosemite or Glacier or even Joshua Tree, it's a swamp. It's an interesting swamp, but it's a swamp. Robert, on our last trip to Marathon, I was told they have a stone crab eating contest for first day of opening season. Sounds better than hot dogs. Hey, I'll sign up for that. Yeah, for sure. What is your opinion, compressor or propane style refrigerator? Okay, if compressor works more like your household refrigerator, of course, it cools down faster. And if you're gonna be plugged into power, it's great. Now it does make a little bit of noise, and it consumes, maybe, unless you have like massive batteries and massive solar, it consumes a little too much power, in my opinion. That's what I have right now. Some days I wish I had a propane refrigerator for that reason alone. If I encounter a couple of cloudy days and I don't want to fire up the generator, that's going to be a constant drain of your battery, and you feel like it's bleeding to death. And with the propane refrigerator, as long as you turn everything else off, the RV doesn't consume any power. So yeah, but both have pros and cons, and it depends what your priorities are. All right, everybody, I'm going to start wrapping this up. It's been so much fun hanging out with you all today. Roberto, looks like we have it. Yeah, I probably have a little bit of a tan. I've been taking a little bit of sun lately. You can go wheat free and get a burger at Wendy's wrapped in lettuce. You know, they have one like that at this other place, and that's one of the best burgers I've ever had too, at Beer and Burger Joint. I don't know. It's a chain. They have a couple of ones in Miami. I don't know if it's a national chain, but and they serve it with portobello fries. It's like with batter. Like breaded, no, not breaded, but battered portobellos. Really delicious. In any case, I'm going to start wrapping this up. We've been doing this for an hour exactly, and I'm sorry we had some technological glitches at the beginning, and we lost the signal, but right now we seem to be going solid. So I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Let me finish my beer. Geromap for dry camping, propane all the way, plus absorption fridges handled the shaking and movement of a rig on the road better than most compressor fridges, probably too. And call me old-fashioned, but I grew up with rotary phones, black and white TVs, cassette tapes, and records, and all that good stuff. So, yeah. All right, everybody. It's been great. I'm gonna do it a cappella because I forgot the guitar back in Miami. I have to look for a place for my guitar here. Maybe up there. But I have all that stuff up there. I could make room for the guitar. In any case, I'm riding with my RV wherever I want to be, because I'm free in my RV. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody, and I'll see you next Friday. Same time, same YouTube channel. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.